What's happening, guys? It's time to do math. So in our packet today, we have this paper right here. This is the one you're going to need. So we just watched that video on tens. So that gave us a really good idea of what we're going to do with this paper too. So this is super easy. It's not as hard as it looks, and we're going to do most of it together. So if you can, go get this paper, and we're going to do this together. So here we go. I'm going to put my paper down so you can see it. There we go. So all you need is this paper and something to write with. Okay, I'm going to give you a second to go get all that ready. That video was good. That helped me learn all of this, and it helped me understand it, and it's really, really easy. So if I see the very first part here, it says 10 plus 7. So I don't have to count on my fingers. I can if I want to, or I can do it mentally in my head, but I'm going to run out of fingers to do that. So what we will do is we can put 10 in our head and think 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and put 7 more on our fingers and count that way. So we could say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can do that if we have to. If we're not sure, we can mentally put the 10 in our head and count on our fingers 7 more. But we can also see the pattern. Anything plus 10 is going to have the same number in it. So I learned that from the video, that 10 plus 7, I really don't have to think about that because I know there's going to be a 7 in my answer. So 10 plus 7 becomes 17. So that's the really cool part about doing tens facts, and that's why I gave you guys this. It's not super hard. It's not that bad, okay? It's not as bad as it seems. I promise, promise, promise. Okay, so 10 plus 3, we can put 10 in our head and put 3 on our fingers and say, okay, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if we need to do that, we can do it that way, or we can just know that the 3 is going to go over there into the place of that 0, and it's going to become 13. Okay, so then 10 plus 10, that's a doubles fact. And a doubles fact is when the numbers are the same, like 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 6 plus 6, and this is 10 plus 10. And I know that if I have 10 and then I have 10 more, that's going to equal 20. And I'm sure you got that right before I even said it. You guys are so smart, doing a great job. All right, now this time they didn't put the 10 in the front, but it's still the same equation. Okay, it's still like saying 10 plus 8. So 10 plus 8 is the same as 8 plus 10. So don't let that mess you up because they're just trying to trick you a little bit. See how they put the 2 and before the 10 and the 9 before the 10, but a lot of times they put the 10 first. It doesn't matter which way it goes because we're adding. So we just go, okay, 8 plus 10, same thing. So I know the 8's going to take the place of that 0, and it's going to become 18. So 8 plus 10 equals 18. So do you see the pattern? You see how like the 7 takes the place of the 0 and it becomes 17. The 3 takes the place of the 0, becomes 13. This one's a little different because we have to add the first part of it, the 1 plus 1. But then this one, the 8 becomes part of the 0 there. It takes the place of the 0 and becomes 18. So 10 plus 2, that would become a 1 and a 2, which is 12. Yippee! We're doing good. See, I told you it's not hard. 10 plus 4, and you already know, you probably said it before I did, 14. And if Mrs. Cheney's going too fast, just hit pause on the video and catch up and then hit play again. Okay, and you might be even farther than me. You're probably like, Mrs. Cheney, you're too slow, which is probably the case. 10 plus 5, so it'd be a 1, and then you put a 5, and that makes 15. 10 plus 5 equals 15. See, you thought Mrs. Cheney gave you something super hard. I did not. 6 plus 10, 1 and a 6, that'll be 16. And then a 2 plus 10, so that the 2 takes the place of that 0 there, and 1 and 2, so that's 12. So 2 plus 10 is 12, or you can think about it 10 plus 2, however it works for you. 10 plus 8 equals 18. We're moving right along. We're almost halfway done, guys. 4 plus 10, or you can think about it 10 plus 4. So the 4 is going to take that place of that 0, and then it becomes a 1 and a 4, 14. And then 10 plus 6 equals 16. And I'll do a few more. I'll do this next line with you, and then we'll let you do the rest all by yourself because you're so smart. 10 plus 10, hey, that we had that up here. 10 plus 10 up here was 20, so 10 plus 10 down here is also 20. So we put a 2 and a 0. All right, 7 plus 10, we had that here. We had 10 plus 7, same thing. Okay, the numbers are just in a different order. So 10 plus 7 is 17, and 7 plus 10 is also 17. Okay, 9 plus 10. So we think, okay, well, I can think about it. 10 plus 9, too, is same thing. Okay, so 19, 19. 5 plus 10, 15. See, I don't even have to count. I already know anything plus 10 is going to be that way. So 10 plus 8, that makes it 18. And 10 plus 1 is 11. So I've done 3 lines with you. Now I just want you to go ahead and do the last 2 lines. And then up here, there's a tiny little space. You got to kind of squeeze it in. But there's a little space here for your name. You can put your name up here. And then you did your paper. And I hope you didn't panic when you saw it and say, oh my gosh, my teacher gave me something crazy. I didn't. You are so smart that this was probably super easy for you. So I'm glad that you did this, and you just go ahead and finish the last 2. And I love you very much, and I can't wait to do another lesson with you. Bye for now. See ya. Love you.